In a studio that's in a basement comes the epic story of how two friends changed the future of the movie podcast game forever. The reviews are in. Boys Life magazine gives the High Side podcast 4.5 acorns. The Daily Bugle says, these guys are super legit. And Pope Francis declares the podcast as life-affirming. From the kid who tried to get smart with David Spade and got fucking old.
You're still out. You're still back.
And the guy who can name all four Baldwin brothers.
Alec, William, Daniel, and the baby boy, Stephen.
Live from the studio of his parents' basement. The Have You Seen It podcast.
Well,
Welcome.
how's it going?
Good, man. How about yourself?
It's been a while.
It has been a while. It's kind of been a weird week.
I know it. We took a little
Hiatus.
hiatus.
If that's what you want to call
Yeah.
it.
Is everything running?
I have no idea.
You're completely
I hope
blind
it
without your
is.
glasses.
I can't see a damn thing without them. Should have put my contacts in. Dang it.
Will Mason, I got welcome to Have You Seen It?
Yes,
by
this
the
is Have You
way.
Seen It
This
podcast.
is movie news, a dish,
It is.
where we talk about movie news, everything about the movie industry. I got a story right off
Oh,
the
wow.
bat.
We're just jumping right into
I don't.
it.
Yeah, I have. We have to
Holy
talk
crap.
about this because this is.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to talk about. I forgot about this. I can't believe it. Go ahead.
Is it Jussie Smollett?
Yes, the Smollett story.
We have to talk about this because we've been following this story.
We have been.
very closely.
Very
We've
closely.
been following it very close, and oh boy, is this a roller coaster?
Oh, dude.
is
what-
this the craziest shit? It's almost like Hollywood is making this story.
They have to be.
They're
It
making
doesn't make any sense.
They're making it directly for a movie. It's insane.
Well, and now they're saying like the DOJ is saying that they have better things to do than this.
So
Basically,
let's catch.
can we go to Chicago, break some laws, just minor laws, non-violent laws.
I don't
Hopefully they have
know.
the same
It doesn't
reaction
seem very
towards us.
minor what he did.
16 felony counts, even if they are
Yeah,
class
I don't-
4,
this is very,
whatever.
But let's catch people up to who is Jussie Smollett?
Jussie Smollett is one of the actors in Empire on Fox. He is an African American and part of the LGBTQ.
Yep.
Uh,
And it films in Chicago.
and it films in Chicago, right?
Set and filmed in Chicago.
And he had allegedly, we have to say that now, right? Allegedly.
Well,
I mean, not allegedly because
Well, before it wasn't allegedly, but now it's allegedly
now
again.
it has to be allegedly. Yeah,
So it
makes-
started out allegedly,
right.
and then it started out
Guilty.
No, and then it's like, oh, okay, he did it.
Okay, he did it, yeah.
And now it's back to okay, he's clear. He didn't do anything.
And-
Now it's allegedly again.
Someone made a phone call to get this thing just wiped out because this stuff
Oh
just doesn't
yeah,
happen.
dude. There
man.
is deep conspiracy ties to
There
this
is.
thing, going all the way up to senators from
Right.
Chicago and stuff.
Yeah, even the with the DOJ and
I heard some
text
things-
messages with even Michelle Obama may have had
I
something to do
I
with
heard
this.
some things that they were trying to pass like an anti-lynching law, which why the fuck are we passing?
Why didn't we pass that 200 years ago?
Yeah,
Like,
so apparently the senator, I can't remember her name. It's some lady or something. She's really high up. But apparently they were doing that and they wanted him to pay these guys because remember the guys were going to hang him.
right.
Or said they were going to.
Right,
So the
that's
whole
why they
thing
had the
was
noose, right?
allegedly he was attacked, a hate crime outside of Chicago after he was done filming.
2 a.m.
He was attacked
going
by-
to get a Subway sandwich.
He was attacked by two brothers
yes.
that worked on the set.
Right.
And they
The Nigerian
yeah,
brothers.
and it was a hate crime. They said Jussie Smollett said he attacked him, put a noose around his neck. They're saying
and he also
gay
said that,
slurs,
right.
all-
And he also said that they were white too, as well. And that
yeah,
they were wearing Trump hats. Okay.
yeah.
Did you get more stereotypical, like as far as like? You
No.
know what I mean? As far as like a hate crime
With
is
their
concerned,
lie, like
yeah.
like they would be that dumb to just be wearing.
there was just blatantly the most like
They were wearing KKK hoods, but
in the middle of Chicago.
yeah.
On top of that, and you got to remember this was a time this was one of the coldest times in Chicago this past year.
yeah.
So it was like
it was like the
20
deep
degrees,
freeze or whatever,
yeah.
where people couldn't even really go outside, let
was just-
alone be hanging
Right,
people during.
right.
So all this stuff happens, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he goes to the cops, and the cops immediately call bullshit on him, right?
right.
Like that.
Yeah.
What I
Not
read
to the public.
what
They
I-
let him sink his own ship.
Exactly.
They let him go on Good
Yeah.
Morning America and.
But it
or
was
whatever
almost
it
like
was.
it was such a shitty fucking lie that even for shitty Chicago cops. I mean, I don't want to malign, but they're shooting a lot of people
They are
down
shooting
there.
a lot of
Some may
people.
be innocent. I don't want to say, but even they got this one right. I figured.
Yeah, you would
But
say
apparently,
so.
once again, they did not. Chicago back in the hole.
Well,
You
no.
shitty police
Chicago
work.
police is pissed. The mayor, who's friends with
Well,
like,
not just the mayor, the fucking attorney general.
Right.
Everyone is pissed about this.
they're pissed because
Liberals,
yeah,
Republicans.
they only took $10,000 bail.
Yeah.
That's all they took from him. You know how much money this cost?
And then they
Chicago
immediately put it-
alone
and then
in the
he-
state of Illinois.
Yeah. Well, now
Like-
now he says he's even in bigger trouble because they said they're going to charge him $130,000 because of the overtime the cops had to work for
Right.
the case,
Right.
and apparently that might cause another thing. And they said apparently he's not fired from Empire. He's still on.
not. You are kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll read this.
You know what? How many people have gotten fired for so much less than this, dude? For so much. For a tweet they sent over a decade ago, they'll get fired. But this
Here's-
guy's got 16 felony counts.
No, he doesn't have any.
Well, that's right. Okay,
Completely wiped.
Allegedly. right.
Completely
Okay,
wiped.
Completely wiped.
Which means he's completely exonerated.
Well, it doesn't mean he's exonerated.
No, it does
because
not.
the police,
No, it does not.
Chicago police were like, no, we
There's a
have
very
the evidence.
similar thing.
They just dropped
There's
it.
a very similar thing happening right now in the White House with Trump and the Russia thing and being completely exonerated and all that bullshit and stuff like that. We're just having your stuff wiped does not mean you're exonerated. Where it's all dropped or whatever, you can still be found guilty.
Hold on. What do you talk, bro? Politics. What are you talking about?
You know, the Russia investigation and all that.
Yeah, that
yeah.
happened, and then the Mueller report or whatever.
Yeah, that came out,
Yeah.
and the guy came out, but now they won't release the report. But he's completely exonerated. He said he wasn't guilty at all or anything, but they refused to release the report.
They're not going to release it at all.
No, that's not. No, the Senate blocked twice. Lindsey Graham and the
Well,
other turtle.
Good old Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, and the other turtle-looking guy.
Please don't. You mean the
He's head
fupa
of-
looking motherfucker?
What?
The fupa looking motherfucker.
Yeah, he's head of.
What's his name? Chris Christie.
No, not Chris
Oh, God.
Christie. No, but
May he eat a cheeseburger.
but anyways,
in
they're
his finally-
they're blocking it and saying, I mean, why if he's innocent, why what could be in there?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
But it's the same thing where they're saying he's completely exonerated. Where Jussie Smollett is saying he's completely exonerated, but it's not. I mean,
Is there like intelligence or something that they're worried about dropping, or is it just like the report on collusion?
well, they're not releasing any of it. So I mean, it's like it's 300 pages, so you could block out.
Right,
if
you can
there's
redact things
because
from files.
So, but not to release any. But people want the whole thing.
Well, of course.
If he's in, what could be? I mean, what could it hurt?
I don't know.
Anything.
I don't
This
know,
isn't a political
Yeah,
podcast,
no,
but
because I'd like
but politics is But politics is involved in this
it
Jussie
is.
Smollett
Oh
story.
yeah, it is.
Big
It
time.
definitely is.
So 16 accounts, but now he's complete. Oh yeah. Oh, but here's a TMZ article. Jussie Smollett faces lawsuit over attack. Could get him fired from Empire. Could.
Well, Jussie Smollett's lawyer was threatening to sue the Chicago PD. Bro, you got some fucking kahunas on you.
Well, I think the Chicago PD might sue
Sue
Jussie
him.
Smollett.
No, yeah, that's actually that was the new story I saw online. That's insane, dude. And
Yeah.
then for Jussie Smollett to come out, did you hear the statement
yeah.
that he said, "I am a man of faith. I did nothing wrong."
Didn't
and
he
I-"
write the check? to
Yes,
the-
he wrote the check to the Nigerian brothers. Yes. Dude, he got indicted
But he's still
from a grand jury.
He's still not saying the
with
attack
a
never.
sliver of the evidence.
He's still not saying the attack never happened.
Well, and here's the thing. Let me
He's still saying
let
it
me
never
bring up
happened.
something else to you, okay? This is kind of an O.J. Simpson case. Whereas, let me finish. Whereas,
I wasn't going to interrupt
oh,
you.
no. I just don't want you to think.
As soon as you
why?
say,
'Cause they're
"Whoa,
both
stop
black?"
right there.
No, but O.J. right?
At least
So
OJ
he
went to
didn't-
trial though.
Right, but here's the thing: he didn't kill his wife, right?
Well,
Well, the killer's still out there, right? So if these Nigerian brothers did not attack Jussie Smollett, then the attackers are still out there. How come Jussie Smollett didn't say one thing about him not feeling safe anymore?
Well,
about
now
the
I think
attackers being out there.
I think the whole thing is now the attack. I don't know if the attack ever happened now, because now he's saying that he paid the brothers.
But then
he paid the brothers because he was working
indicted
out.
on that. Then that's what I'm saying.
No, because he didn't because he's completely wiped clean. All the charges are dropped, so you can't charge him for anything else.
No, I understand that. But all I'm saying is he made this whole thing up. It
Yes,
doesn't make
yes,
sense.
yeah.
Like, it's so obvious
Yeah,
that this guy made it off, and he just gets a clean swipe.
Yes,
A clean slate.
and he
You know
still
what?
has his job.
This goes back to the whole fucking, like, Aunt Becky thing with Full House and the whole college thing. Why are these celebrities, if you have influence, money, or power, that you can get away with this corruption? I think it's complete bullshit. I think the public's just getting tired of it, dude.
It's white collar crime. It's been happening forever.
I know.
No,
and they
if
just
you
get
have
away
money-
because they have money and influence.
But
It's
if
frustrating.
you illegally vote somewhere and you're
right.
you'll get 5 years in prison.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts. There's no justice at all. Absolutely none.
No.
If you have money, you can get away with even
lot.
like these hedge fund guys who fucking waste billions of dollars. They don't get in trouble.
No.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Fucking and like
Well, look at the recession in 2008. What happened?
no one got
All
in trouble.
those, no
the
one
banks got bailed
in
out.
trouble.
didn't
They
even-
all got bailed
They
out.
did, yeah. So
Yeah, fuck them.
It's,
Millions of
yeah.
people were affected by that.
but it is
Biggest fucking.
it's a
robbery in
crazy
this country.
story. And now Trump's getting involved. and
I did see I saw a tweet reported that he said he was going to.
and like I think he might sue
investigate
him
or
now.
something. Yeah.
Trump loves to sue.
Trump
If
likes
there's a reason to sue, he's gonna get in on that.
Dude, you should see the list of people suing him right now.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
Obviously, when you own giant companies like that, you're gonna get sued all the time. But it's like, dude, could you imagine that stress of just constantly being sued?
But it's not even that. I think it's like states are suing him now. For shit. I mean,
Are you serious?
I think they're suing. Yeah, for everything. I might start suing him. We gotta start suing someone.
We gotta sue someone. We gotta.
I feel like
we gotta
the-
fund, this operation here. We gotta sue someone.
Someone's out
Look at
there
this-
deserves
yeah.
to be sued.
They do. They
and
do.
we need to get in on that.
Some rich white man. Let's sue.
Yeah, I mean it's easy.
Why not?
All right, let's move away from Jussie Smollett, if we can. You got
Yeah.
what other stories do we got?
Us scares up third biggest horror debut of all time.
What's
$70 million
What's the other two?
opening debut. That's a great question. The other two are Tyler Perry's. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, not Medea.
No, Medea, she crushed. No, the other two horror films. This article doesn't say.
What's maybe The Conjuring or something like that?
Oh, Stephen King's It 123, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Halloween sequel at
Oh, yeah.
76.2 million are ahead of us. So obviously Stephen King's It 123. That's tough to beat. And dude, Chapter 2,
Chapter 2 might beat it.
it will beat it.
Chapter 2
let's,
might beat it.
Let's have a little fun game here. We got the over under on. Let's put an extra 25 on top of it. So let's go 150 over under.
I would have to say over.
I'll say over.
With the
too.
hype that it got from the first one,
and how well it
and
did.
how
too.
well, and people were unsure. People were unsure with the first one. Now people know. People
Right.
are like, okay, we can get in on this.
And it's got Bill Hader, so obviously you see that and you go, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, and now it has actual stars attached
Yeah,
to it.
it
Whereas
does.
the kid or the child stars, but I mean, how many people really knew who
Right.
those kids were aside from some of them were in Stranger Things? But now it's got fucking Jessica Chastain,
Yeah.
Bill Hader.
It's a good cast.
Have you seen this Dora the Explorer live action movie?
Bruh.
I thought it was a prank.
So did I. I thought it was a prank like a year ago when they tweeted the picture. I'm like, okay, this is funny.
Well, College Humor came out in like 2014 and did a live action, and it was hilarious. But I swear this is exactly, but it's for real. Danny Trejo is voicing Boots, the
You're
monkey.
kidding me.
I
Danny Trejo.
yeah.
Out of all people, the most like gangster person is doing this?
Yeah.
Really?
Honestly, maybe they're taking it dark.
But you know what? He did do Spy Kids, the more I think about it. He does do these family-friendly movies every so
he's-
often.
I love Danny Trejo.
I loved him in Sons of Anarchy. I mean, it wasn't too long that he was on that show, but it was good.
I never watched Sons of Anarchy.
He's always in. It's funny because he goes back and forth between like super gritty stuff where he like plays like
he's definitely typecasted.
Yeah, like a cartel deal or something. But then he'll play like these fun roles like in Spy Kids.
He's Machete.
Or like, yeah, Machete too.
Machete.
Yeah,
He can wield a machete. I hear.
Yep.
I haven't seen him, but I hear good things. I showed you the Star Wars poster.
You did. It got leaked.
Right now, Mark Hamill's saying, Mark Hamill's shutting it down, saying that's not real.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah,
I messaged you back. And
apparently,
I
don't know
it.
why Mark Hamill is the fucking voice on these things.
He's the voice on Star Wars in general, man.
I know,
everyone listens to him. His word is the gospel.
But they're not. There's no way they're going and telling him everything of the story and everything.
He could be their medium though.
There's no way he's involved in the poster being made. He's not even on the fucking poster.
But, dude,
technically, he shouldn't even be in this movie.
It's Mark Hamill, though. So it's like he makes one phone call to someone over there, some executive, and they're like, no, Mark, that ain't the poster. And he's like, yeah, these motherfuckers.
No. Well, they probably don't want him to tell him one. I mean, of course, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
All it's saying is he isn't buying it. So it's not like he's saying he's putting
he doesn't know for sure.
Yeah,
okay, I see what
but
you're
he's saying it looks like a fan maybe have made it. It does look like a good poster.
That's kind of a slap in the face if it is. And he says, "Oh yeah, just some fan made it."
Well, I'm sure he's so used to deflecting.
Yeah, that's true. That's the first thing you got to do if you work in Star Wars.
I'm sure he's and he's
deflect.
Fucking involved in every one. I'm sure, and I'm sure that.
Oh yeah, he's had a hand in all of them.
So I doubt he's gonna come out and go, "Yeah, that's the poster."
Am I running a jet engine over here, dude? Do you hear this computer?
Are you mowing the lawn? My God. What year is that thing? Is that a Macintosh?
Yeah, it is. It's like 2010, 11.
That's an old boy.
Actually, no, this is 2013. But it's still old. 2013 is old. I have like 17 pages up though, so it's.
Do we have? We have to have Avengers news. Avengers.
Oh, I do have. I have.
What do we got?
I have a little piece.
20-some days left.
We have 20-some days.
We got news coming out every goddamn day.
We do, and we're 2 weeks away from Game of Thrones.
This is crazy. It is. It's. I'm starting to feel it.
Season.
It's getting crazy, man.
Yes,
this is gonna. This is literally the end of an era.
Yeah.
The end of the original Avengers.
It's sad.
It's a little sad. I'm not saying I'm not going to.
What is next after this, my friend?
I don't know.
They're just going to keep making them until
the
cash crop.
Yeah,
runs out.
I mean, I actually know exactly what's next. They're going to literally keep pumping these things out. I would honestly
2 more next year.
Honestly, I think this is not going to happen, but I think it would be cool, or even kind of they did a little break or whatever.
Really?
After Avengers, they just let everything kind of cool down.
Well, I'm sure a majority of the original cast won't come back. I mean, the ones who have been in it since like 2008, obviously. So like Robert Downey Jr., Chris
Hemsworth, he's coming back.
No, hell yeah, he is. He's too good at Thor.
Yeah,
he was born to play Thor.
And I think he loves it. I mean,
of course he
Robert
does.
Downey Jr., he's not coming back.
He's a Nordic god. What?
Robert Downey Jr. is not coming back. Chris Evans isn't coming back. I'm guessing Don Cheadle, Rhodey, is probably not coming back.
No.
I'm guessing there's a lot, or it's the young people like Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch. I think they'll all stick around.
Oh yeah, of course. I think Paul Rudd. What do you think? Do you think he'll stick around for Ant-Man?
He's not dying. He's not dying.
No.
He's way.
And then obviously we've got Spider-Man.
He's sticking around, obviously.
Oh, fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That kid loves
Tom
Holland. Yeah, he loves playing Spider-Man, dude.
So I don't think as many people are dying as I mean, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans are 100% dying in this.
For sure.
They're definitely not coming back.
Yeah, I mean,
we've
made this joke
they
500
may be
times.
the only people.
Right. Right, but they'll go down right before the passionate kiss as they both disintegrate. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'll happen.
Piper, whatever, Iron Man's wife's going to be in the background crying, knowing that
Knowing all along
he'll never love her as much as he loves.
Man, here's another thing about Avengers too, which I found really crazy. Endgame opens up in China 2 days early, so be very careful about spoilers.
Yeah, the Russo.
Why would they do that to us?
The Russo brothers, who are directing it, came out and said, "See it week 1."
You have to.
He said, "See it week 1, devoid spoilers." Which, what a shitty world we live in.
I know that people spoil everything.
Yeah, where we
I'll
can't.
never
Where we
forgive-
literally have to go out the first into the fucking crowds and
Yeah.
the zoo of people. Guy eating apple.
Right? Yeah, the apple eater.
The orchard guy. He's coming in with a full bushel of apples.
Bastard.
I want to go with the. I want to go matinee, 11:20 a.m. on a Tuesday, when there's no one fucking there except for the old people. I don't want to, but you can't wait that long.
You can't do it.
You got to. It's spoilers. What about Josh Brolin came out and
I had that too. That's funny.
did you watch the video? I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the video, but you know, I already knew what he was gonna do because we had joked
the
around.
just the thumbnail looks like it's him taking a shit.
It is,
Yeah.
Which is funny because you had talked about that. You joked about that for a few months now.
Oh, a long time I
Right.
said it.
Yeah.
When I saw Ant-Man, I swore. I may have seen it online, but I swore I thought that I was the original. I may have somehow
You've been saying it
subconsciously-
for a while
I've said it
now.
well, it just
when
makes
I
sense
saw
to
it, I
me.
sent it to you on Facebook. I was like, bro, this is hilarious.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is actually what you've been saying.
But
all
now the
along.
closer it's getting, it's complete. The directors that came out said it's not happening.
No.
Now Josh Brolin came out and is doing a joke about it, saying so it's not, which is just ridiculous.
It is a ridiculous theory, but it's a funny
It's a ridiculous that's not happening. It just makes sense.
It does.
You want to save the world, save the world. Do whatever you got to do.
Because don't they always say that? Do whatever
Yeah.
it takes.
But no, climbing up some guy's asshole, you can't do
Too
that.
far. Nope.
It's the fucking universe.
I got too much
Is there
pride,
any-
too much dignity for that
I don't
bull.
want to get shit on the new white suit.
Yeah, hey, those suits are looking fresh though.
That's true.
They look good.
What are they called? The suits? Quantum realm.
Quantum realm.
Quantum realm suits.
Yep.
So we're getting a little So Ant-Man will not be climbing up Thanos' asshole.
He will not, and that is
expanding.
confirmed. so just for anyone
That's
listening
kind of a
out there,
spoiler in
it is,
itself.
it is a spoiler. It is. It's kind of disappointing.
If you were
in
going
a
into
lot
the
of different
theater
ways.
just to see Paul Rudd climb up Thanos' asshole, you probably will be disappointed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're gonna be disappointed. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
There goes your theory.
I got something. So they released. What is it? What was the Queen biopic called?
The Queen biopic?
Yeah. the
Oh,
band.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. So they released Bohemian Rhapsody in China.
Ah, yeah.
Cut out all the gay parts. So I'm guessing the movie was
Didn't
20,
make any
20
sense.
minutes long.
Right, yeah.
I know. Is
Yeah.
it like a music video at that point?
I guess so.
Cut out the gay parts.
All the gay parts.
So you literally got to be paying for.
47 minutes of the movie?
Apparently, it left huge plot holes.
Well, of
People-
course it did. Of course it did.
It's so. For one, I don't think the original movie showed enough. I mean, if you're gonna do a Queen biopic, you got to show him he's fucking all the time. He's balls deep in guys all the time. But to cut it completely out, that's China. I get it, but man, that's crazy censorship.
It is.
That
You
is
want to hear other crazy censorship? So Frozen, right? The Blu-ray Frozen has been completely pulled in Japan after voice actor drug bust. Pierre Taki, 51-year-old, was caught with drugs or whatever. So they pulled,
yeah.
So they pulled all of the movies off.
They're some
Isn't
crazy
that
bastards over there, man.
insane?
It's
Over
a crazy
that,
place. Yeah.
that's it.
It's so
Like
weird.
just because one actor got caught with drugs, you pull the whole movie out.
Yeah, man.
Insane.
Do you remember when Jackie Chan's son was caught
Oh, the
like,
dishonor.
with weed or whatever, and he's not my son anymore. He's out of it.
What?
No, he took some time off, went over to China. Yeah, he completely cut his son out of his will and everything.
Wow.
Just big disappointment. Apparently, Jackie Chan in China is kind of an asshole. We all love him over here,
Right.
But apparently, they kind of view him as
Yeah.
kind of a sellout because he's, if to be famous over there, you gotta buddy up to the government,
Hell
or they'll
yeah,
just
you don't have a
throw
choice.
you in a prison
don't have a
camp.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you hear about this? Well, I'll just keep anting the censorship up. They all images of Winnie the Pooh
Stop it.
completely outlawed.
Why?
Because there's a meme going around that compares Winnie the Pooh to their prime minister, president, or whatever.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny. That is funny.
So,
I mean, talk about being able to take a joke.
I know. What?
Good
It's
Lord.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's like it's become like North Korea. I mean, it's so weird because China does some great things or whatever. I mean, with like I don't know, with their like
With trade and
with like
the economy?
climate change and everything. Oh yeah, and their economy and everything. But some of the shit they do,
That's so insane. Would you ever want to visit?
I would.
I would too,
Because
but I'd
because
almost
they
be
treat
scared.
because they treat I think tourists good because they kind of have to show this fictitious China or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, right.
But like they don't like the Tiananmen Square massacre where they say like 20,000 people were killed by the military. You can't even talk about it there. You go up to people, which happened in the 80s or 90s or whatever. No one acknowledges or anything. It's so outlawed,
Wow.
and they have their own internet and everything where you're not allowed to.
How censored is it? Like, how easily can you get thrown into jail? I mean, if you say you're an American, they're not just gonna throw you in a
No, you're allowed to visit.
yeah.
They don't hate Americans.
Yeah.
No,
I just with like other countries because I'm an uncultured swine.
you really
so
are.
I don't go to other countries. I don't.
I would love to visit.
I like to go to Jamaica though. Jamaica's legit. I love going to Jamaica. I've been there a few times, but
Yeah, you've been on the fucking tourist side of Jamaica.
no, I have not. No, I have not. No, I know people in Jamaica. Oh my god, that's funny. It kind of resembles just a little bit. Yeah.
Give him a little honey pot.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like that.
That's
Do
funny.
not bring up Winnie the
No.
Pooh. Oh my god.
So he's probably not watching The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
No, and
on
I love Winnie the
VHS.
Pooh.
Dude, so do I. Those Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I'll occasionally just watch an episode on YouTube. For,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nostalgia from my
I used to watch the
childhood.
show.
That was
show
my
all the
favorite
time.
show.
Oh,
yeah, The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a TV show.
Yeah, and the
Before Disney
100
did it and did some like weird cartoon.
well, they came out
like
in a
it.
movie in like 2012 or something that was like all original 2D art and everything.
Mhm.
It got like a 98% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's
I
really
think it might have
good.
been in 2008 or something. Yeah.
I remember the Tigger movie. I watched that so many times, dude. I could almost recite that whole movie.
I
back in the
relate
day.
to Eeyore more than anything now.
Yeah.
That depressed motherfucker. I
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah,
I get
see
why
it.
he
I
was
get it,
depressed.
Eeyore.
Shit sucks. Yeah.
This shit's tough. It's not easy.
Everyone else
dude.
was living in this fucking fantasy land
I know.
where
He
honey
just-
flows like wine. Eeyore knew. Didn't he?
He just accepted
didn't
reality.
he live in like a ditch or
He
something?
did. He lived in a little teepee,
was
a
like a
wooden
hole or
teepee.
something that-
Not very roomy.
No.
Couldn't even fit a TV or anything in there.
Poor Eeyore.
The rain would just seep through.
Oh yeah,
Sad.
he had a horrible life.
Speaking of nostalgia, Toy Story 4, I thought this was pretty cool. Don Rickles is going to post-mortem be voicing, so they took a bunch of old audio.
I saw that.
He's going to be voicing
I-
Mr. Potato Head still.
Love Don Rickles. he's a very old.
Rest in peace.
He's a very old comedian, but I love Don Rickles. Yeah, and he was
He
always
only
a
died a
voice
year and a half ago, though, and he was old.
He outlived everyone though.
He did.
Sinatra, Dean Martin. He was up with all those guys.
He was.
and he outlived. He saw all of his fucking friends die.
Yeah, Don Rickles, he died in 2017, I think like midway through.
And he's great in fucking Casino.
Yes.
Martin Scorsese. He's great in Casino.
Yeah, April 6, 2017.
Yeah.
He's freaking
Wait,
92.
and he was touring till the very end. He was coming here in a casino or something.
Right.
And like last
I wish I
year-
would have saw him.
Oh yeah, so do I. His
That's a
stand up
big
is
regret of mine.
hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, he was on late night shows in the 60s, man. And obviously hanging out with Sinatra and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's the 50s.
He was
and
on Carson had him on all
Nuts.
the time. Yeah. Yeah, and he outlived everyone.
I think it's pretty cool though.
But
that
he
they're
also-
doing this for him.
Did not probably fucking party nearly as hard as Sinatra and Dean Martin and them.
No.
Those guys were drinking. They had a drink.
They
in their
were
hands.
having
They
the
were
good
fucking.
life.
Oh
They
yeah.
were having the good life, my friend. Are you a Shakespearean fan at all? What an odd question, right? But
Of course,
I'm
of
setting
course
this up.
I am. What do you
How
think?
do you say no to that, right?
What do you think?
Because then someone's gonna smack you upside the head.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington and Frances McDormand team up for Joel Cohen's Macbeth. So it'll be a modern day version of Macbeth.
Well, you know I love Joel Cohen of the Coen brothers.
Yes.
And I love Francis. That's his wife.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
She's amazing in everything. She was great in Three Billboards.
3 billboards
Oh,
outside.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
in
mean,
Missouri.
Macbeth has been done and redone so many fucking times.
But with
Holy
the
shit.
cast,
But
it'll be fun.
Shakespeare movies are always kind of shitty.
I like the modern day version of.
Yeah.
There was one that I actually really enjoyed.
You're talking about Juliet.
Early
and-
2000s. Yeah.
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that they always showed us in school. The,
Yes,
the
they
new
did,
version.
yeah.
They got to get us involved. Yeah, that one is good, and that one's done by a really good director too. I can't remember, but Romeo and Juliet. That's.
Yes. Duh.
But yeah, but they're always weird because they're always like. I always feel like they don't know if they should do like the original language.
I don't think they should.
Or do it
Modernize it completely.
Well, in that one though, it's original. That's the original language in the.
It is. They just modern. They
Yeah,
just
they have
modern
guns
day.
and shit, yeah. So I mean,
But I would just say write it for modern day times, modern day language, everything. Just a story. Keep the story the same.
yeah. Well,
That's
it's
it.
a great story. I mean, I hear that Shakespeare fella's doing some good work.
I heard he has been doing some good work as of recent.
I heard that Shakespeare boy is doing some.
For some reason, we haven't heard from him in a little while. Hasn't made new stuff.
No.
But I mean, the stuff that he's making. Or
Yeah,
has made
he's
is
been on
pretty
quite
good.
the hiatus lately.
Yes.
A couple
He
100
has.
years.
Where have you gone, William Shakespeare?
What about this? Zac Efron and Amanda Seyfried. Do you know what she's from?
Oh yeah, Mean
Okay,
Girls.
okay, of
Are you kidding me or what?
Not her most famous movie.
No,
I
it's
don't-
not. It's not. But look, that's where I
Are
remember.
Daphne and Fred in an upcoming new Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah,
Zac
I like
Efron,
that. I like that.
Ted
fine
Bundy
with that.
himself.
Yes, Ted Bundy himself.
The
Yes.
old
Reincarnated.
Really, I just can't.
Dude, Scooby Doo's so fucking campy that I think it'll work. Man.
I can't see anyone doing better Shaggy than Matthew Lillard did in the.
Really?
He fucking was born for that part.
Well, yeah. I mean, he did great, but you can't see anyone else
No.
play Shaggy.
You know, he has voiced like all of Shaggy in the cartoons and everything since he did that. Yeah, he was since Casey Kasem, the original guy, did it. But no, who could no, he's perfect for it.
How
Get
about
him
Dave
back in
Bautista?
it. Could you
imagine?
well, you know that
He'll probably be a bad guy.
James Gunn wrote the original Scooby Doo.
No, I actually
he wrote
didn't
both
know
of them.
that.
Did you
Are
know
you
that?
serious? No,
yeah,
I did not
that's
know
so
that.
weird that you said that. Yeah,
That's funny.
Before he knew Dave Bautista, or
Right.
you can fucking bet,
Bet
Bautista
he
was
would've
gonna
played
be as a
Shaggy.
ghost. He may have played Scooby,
He could have.
but yeah, James Gunn wrote both of those. I love
That's
the early
crazy.
2000 ones or
Right.
whatever. I love
Yeah.
those.
They were fun.
But yeah, so new. That's a great impression, Mason.
Thank you.
You nailed
Thank
it.
you.
Fuck you.
So if anyone, you can check out my IMDb page for whoever's making the new Scooby Doo. I will voice Scooby. So there you go.
I want to voice Scrappy. Scrappy
Scrappy?
Doo, his lovable cousin. Was this his
I-
brother?
I hope not.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
was.
I don't know.
You know that show was all about getting loaded with your friends.
It was.
Going out, seeing
Seeing
ghosts,
shit.
tripping. Ball. You wonder why
Oh,
Shaggy and them always had the
mystery
munchie?
machine? What is in the mystery machine, my
You
dude?
wonder why Scooby-Doo and them always had the munchies? Bro, they were loaded. That was the 70s.
All the time. Nonstop. You don't get the munchies like that just by just chilling.
No.
And those Scooby snacks, edibles.
Loaded. Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It was a crazy, crazy time. It was summer of love.
It was.
Well, Mason, do you got anything else?
I do. I got a quick another one here. Charlie's Angels reboot gets a new release date. So this is the Elizabeth Banks reboot. I guess
Charlie's
she's directing
Angels.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels. What did I say?
No, yeah. I
Oh.
was looking at a James Bond story. So I was
Oh, yeah. So you're getting confused. Oh.
But yeah, go.
But yeah, it's starring Kirsten Stewart, Naomi Scott, and Ella Balinska. But it's been pushed back.
Charlie's Angels. Could it be better than Cameron Diaz?
I know, right?
Oh
and
my god, that woke something up in me when I saw the first Charlie Angels.
God dang it, what's her name?
It was Cameron.
50 First Dates.
It was Cameron Diaz,
Yep.
Lucy Liu,
Lucy Liu, and then oh my gosh, Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. Yeah.
Thank God I got that first.
And
That
they were all in
haunted
their
me forever.
prime.
They all,
Let me
yeah.
tell you, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
all. I mean, those movies.
When they were
those
stuck
movies.
in that one thing and they come out all, you know what I'm
Oh
saying? I
yeah,
was
those
like,
movies not very good. Not very good at all.
not the best,
no.
but they made up for it. in
Had
many
Bill,
ways.
had Bill Murray and Sam Rockwell were in the first one.
That's a nice cast.
That's a good cast.
It's a very good
That's
cast.
a good cast. But what about this? James Bond 25 reportedly starts shooting today.
And it, like secretly too, right?
I guess it's reportedly, so I don't know.
So it's like, is it a secret? Is it not?
I don't
Why
know.
are we being so secretive about this?
But that's been a weird ride for that
has
James
been.
Bond. It's been rewritten. It's been at first Daniel Craig said he didn't want anything to do with it.
Right.
Now Cary Fukunaga, the guy who was originally writing the first It, is directing the new one. So it's most likely the last Daniel Craig James Bond.
Yes, for sure, without a doubt. But how do you not do the 25? If you've been James Bond for so long,
everything I've read is
you gotta
he's,
do one
he's
more.
doing at least 1 to 4 more James Bond.
Yeah. Thanks for giving us a real specific number.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I mean?
I think maybe it's like, because the last one didn't do as well as Skyfall nearly. So maybe if 25 is just,
Trash.
then he'll be like, or if it's fucking amazing, he'll be like,
Then he'll
be like,
stick around. Yeah.
Let's keep doing it. But
It's
I
true.
think those movies they
I
gotta be
still
hard
gotta
to
see.
do.
I still got to see him. You know,
Oh my God, I know you're.
those two are on my list, and then you know what's really on my list? John Wick and John Wick 2 before John Wick 3.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
just
I
released
love
a new
action.
Oh
I know
my
it looks
God,
amazing.
dude.
All of them look amazing. I have no
Probably one
quarrels
of
with it.
probably the top 10 best action movie of all
I
time.
can't find it on Netflix. Can't find it on Hulu.
Rent the
Remember-
goddamn movie. Just
I
rent
know.
it.
I know.
It's
I
like
need to.
$3.
Okay, I will.
You fucking asshole! You just do it. You're gonna have to before. I mean, we have to.
We
review
will
John
review
Wick
that.
3.
Yeah, I know. So I will watch them both.
Both of
That'll
those
force
are
me to
s-
watch both of them.
Are so fucking worth it. Those are really good movies.
Yeah.
I would tell anyone to watch those.
Oh,
And it's
without
got
a doubt.
Keanu.
Yeah,
Everyone
better
loves.
than that?
Everyone loves Keanu.
of course.
And if you love dogs,
Don't watch it because he gets
yeah, I know.
killed. A poor pup.
There's dogs in it though.
There's dogs. Yes.
And in the third one, Halle Berry's in it. She's got like her gimmick. I think is she's got
101
trained dogs.
Dalmatians.
You know, she's got dogs attacking people.
Oh,
which I always-
So that means he's gonna have to eventually kill the dogs.
No, I think him and Halle Berry team up.
Oh, so she's a good guy.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
Well, you'll kind of get the premise once you watch the movies,
Yeah.
but then the entire premise is everyone's just trying to kill him.
Well, that one comedian's like a bad guy in the third one, which is hilarious because
Yeah,
he's like
Jason
a
Mantzoukas.
really funny.
I
He's
love Jason
fucking
Mantzoukas. Yeah.
hilarious. In
I don't know
everything.
if he's a hitman. He looks like a bum. I
know.
He had it,
the posters and stuff, but
yeah,
I think
he had his
like,
own poster,
yeah.
which is weird.
it was odd. But he's not odd. He's
Jason
that guy is
Mantzoukas. Oh, he's
funny.
amazing. Yeah,
he
he's
is
awesome.
so damn funny. Like there are times where I gotta like lean over and hold
Yeah.
my stomach because that guy's got me laughing.
Have you
so
seen
hard.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
He's in Parks and
Yeah,
Rec.
of
he
course he
was
is,
the
yeah.
perfume guy. He's one of my face, the biggest asshole. He's so funny. But yeah. Well, that's movie news.
Movie news.
I don't got anything else.
No, I don't have anything else either. I'll talk to you about something as soon as we're done recording here. So follow us on YouTube, guys. Have you seen it? Type in Have You Seen It? Have You Seen It podcast. Go to channel. We are the one with the angry popcorn in the director's chair. That is us. Follow us on Twitter, Seen It Podcast. Cash is on Twitter. That's just Cash. Instagram, Have You Seen It? We are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, anywhere you can find podcasts. Just type in Have You Seen It Podcast. We should pop up.
Yes. Come back for all your Jussie Smollett news.
Yeah.
We will be on this fucking thing. We might be flying out to Chicago trying to get
Do
some
some
inside
interviews.
scoops.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Maybe. Trying
We've
to
got
get-
that H4N Zoom now, so we
Yes.
can do interviews.
I have emailed Jussie Smollett. He
Yeah?
has not come back to me, but
No.
we are going to try to get
Couldn't
him on
imagine why.
We're going to try to get him on the show. I know he's not doing a lot of interviews right now.
Jussie Smollett, we have a chair available for you.
Yes,
let's have
sir.
let's have a cordial
He
conversation.
could be the
shall
first
we?
new guest in
The
new
first
chair.
new guest in
this
the
is
studio.
a safe place.
It
We're
is.
not
It's a
going to
very
attack
safe
you. We're
place.
not going to attack you.
We may
here.
ask you some questions.
We're going to
but
ask you the hard-hitting questions.
just pretty much Empire questions.
We're not going to softball him like these
No,
other guys do.
No, we're not gonna toss you a beach ball.
No, we're gonna throw some shit at you.
Right,
and,
right.
and we lock
Ask you
that
some
door.
questions.
No one gets out for 1 hour. So you're stuck in here. But it'll be a good one. So I know you're listening. All right.